Hey guys, it's Lou. This November 1st. It's towards the end of the day. And I just thought I'd get on here and show you what I just did. And it's not finished. And no, I'm not teaching sewing. I'm just sharing. My head's been going a little bit nutso trying to figure out quilting. You know, I have all these ideas in my head, but then figuring out how to do it, that's another story. And I've watched a bunch of videos, and thank you to you people who are making those videos. Anyway, I've said it recently, I want to make a quilt for each of my grandkids and for my daughter. But I was talking about a personal size quilt, you know, like like something that would fit on the top of a twin bed without going over the sides. If that's wide enough, it has to be wide enough to go over them. You know, it's something to cozy up with. But it was going to be a personal deal, and then things can get out of hand because maybe we want a big one. And then I got to thinking, you know, that would really be a great project to do with them. You know, build memories besides building a quilt. But anyway, my head just hurts sometimes because too much thinking and getting confused. But I just put a bunch of materials together. I decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and make a bigger mug rug. However, these mug rugs can be quilting squares, okay? So what I have just done, I'm not finished, and I'm not sure how I'm going to go about finishing it, because I saw a video where they took these squares that I'm doing, this mug rug that I'm doing. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm going to show you what I just did. Can you see it? Let me see if I can get it into the screen. Okay, so the deal is, you see the blue that's all the way around it? That could be, if I just leave it a mug rug, it will fold up and do the binding. So there will be a blue binding around this quilting that I just did, okay? I just sewed all those onto this blue. So it's already backed, already quilted. And then I saw where, I don't know how to describe it, but like if I had a few of these, okay, of the same thing, then you could take, and I believe you would put the backs together and make a seam. And then you would turn it over, and it would be attached to another square. But then this would still come in and be a sashing along this. So I'm not sure. I really like it though, so I'm feeling a little better about the situation because I can make a bunch of these squares. And then I think it needs more than an inch. They said to just have an inch bigger all the way around, but I think maybe 1.5 inches might be better, especially if I'm going to do it as sashing. So I'll go down and attach it way down at the crest, and then this will still come over. It'll fold. Okay, you fold it in, and then you fold it in again. So it ends up a binding like that. Okay. It's just going to be cute. And it might just be that I'll just go ahead and make it squares. Because if I do it the same size as the quilt batting, it's a 7 by 12. So I could just do a whole bunch of 7 by 12s. And then I could still do the binding. We'll see if I do the binding, it'll make it 7 by 12 square. And then somehow I need to maybe hand stitch those together. I think that's cool. And then another thing too is, you know, you can have square going this way and then you can make it going the other way. I don't exactly know because it will be 12 inches. If I was to cut it just straight, it would be 12 inches. 7 by 12. I just think that's beautiful. I'm feeling a little better about it because I'm like, oh my goodness, I've got all these things cut. I'll show you what else I did. Okay. This is the time when you would need to use your thread to match. Because I did that self-binding thing earlier, okay? I took one of, I'll show you. I've just gone back and forth about what I'm doing. All right, so these right here. I took that earlier and put an 8 by 8. See, it's a 6 by 6, but then I put an 8 by 8 piece of material. I cut it 8 by 8, and then this right here is a 6 by 6. But then the 8 by 8, I turned it and made it into the binding. Now the binding doesn't look so great. And I used black thread, so it definitely stands out. Whereas if I'd had red thread, it might not have shown up so much. And I haven't taken it back in there and pressed it again. So like I could press that down, but I don't like how that ridged up. And then with the black thread, it shows all your, if you make any wavies. But it still looks pretty good. But I'm not thrilled. But I still like it. Anyway, it makes a nice coaster. And this has just got one piece of the batting. See how flimsy and stuff? But it's absorbent. It's 100% cotton, both sides. And then inside it's got 100% cotton batting. But just one layer, not two. And I think it's just going to be a perfectamundo. So anyway, at least I've got a start. I feel like I can go ahead and make a bunch of these, just like I just did. I mean, the material will go in different sequence. Okay, so the colors will not always be the same. All squares will not be the same as this one, but it will be out of similar materials. And I love it. Simply and marvelous. So at least I feel like I've accomplished something. Because I thought, okay, I'm just going to start. Just do it, and we'll see what happens. And then by the time you do that, you add on. I'm not showing how to do it because other people have, and I guess I could show how to do it, but like this layer here, I'll have to show you when I do it. I can't go backwards. But I am happy about that. You know, not everything in life is happy, and I'm definitely not happy about some things. We'll just have to get over it, you know. I'm happy about some things. Some things are really super califragilistic. Everybody knows Mary Poppins, right? That's really a great movie. I should watch it. But I do. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. Yeah, I would like that a little bit bigger, maybe 1.25 inches. I just eyeballed it, but I eyeballed it pretty doggone good. I didn't eyeball the measurement, but I eyeballed putting the batting in the middle of it because you want 1 inch around all edges. And I did really good. And I think I still have to cut some more off is what it is. But not bad for my first attempt. I'm pretty excited. And I guess it's not my first attempt because I've been sewing, haven't I? I sewed all these squares together. And then I thought, oh, what am I going to do with those? I don't like them. I mean, I like them, but not for what I was thinking I was going to do. But I do love this. I do. So, yeah, I should probably just make this a mug rug. give each of my kids a placemat. That's their quilt. Is it? I got it done. That would be the easiest. Anyway, I'm excited, and I just wanted to share with you guys, okay? I'm excited about a few things, and I don't know who's been watching. I've had my ordeal fighting cancer, okay? But I am feeling really hopeful. With my cancer marker numbers, they've gone way down. And I took ivermectin along with my treatments. I didn't just only do ivermectin, however, makes you wonder. But nevertheless, I'm excited. According to my doctor, I mean, I need to go back and listen to it again, but according to my doctor, there's only one place. Only one place where there is active, and I don't even know if it's active. There's one place where there's some cancer, so that would say active. She said it's under the pectoral, I think that's what it would be, pectoral muscle, about probably right there. And it's small. But there was something between my lungs. That's what I was told before. And it was lymph nodes. There's lymph nodes down in here. So that's all gone. The cancer across my hip is all gone. I don't know if it's all gone or if it's just that it's not active. But it would seem to me that we've been starving it. And it's disappearing. So happy, happy, happy. Joy, joy. Good things. So if I can figure out these quilts, I'll be happy. I think Jessie will like that. She likes the bright colors. She didn't necessarily want a design, a fabric with design, but I think it adds. I think it adds instead of just having all solids. But I like the colors. Pretty cool, huh? That one's not sewn at the end. It's flapping open. Both ends are flying free. But anyway, I'm excited. I just thought I'd share. Let's see, what else? Yesterday was Halloween. We really didn't have, I think the neighbor came over just to make sure that they had a trick-or-treater. And then a little later on, Jessie told me that she had a trick-or-treater that was a little toddler, maybe 3. He was a ghost. And then he had 3 adults with him. And one of the adults had a flashlight that just made a ghost down on the ground, wherever he shone the flashlight. She said it was just cute. Just a cute little family deal. So, hopefully you guys all had fun. I'm not even sure what I did. But I did start watching Topper earlier. I was trying to think. There's some good old Halloween movies. I mean, there's been Halloween movies for years. And so the old ones with Abbott and Costello, that would have been a good one. I think. I mean, I don't even know exactly which ones those are, but I know there's some old Invisible Man and Ghost and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah. I have to make a list of good things to watch. I like that. I love that. So, got to have something happy in your life. If other things are sucky, then find something else that's good, right? I have a lot of good. I have to just focus on the good and forget about the bad. Because it's really not good for me to dwell on things that are not cool. So anyway, peace out. I'll come back with some more, maybe. But at least I feel good that I actually got past the block. Pardon the pun, because this is going to be a block. But I'm talking about my mental block. I've just had a hard time figuring out what the heck am I going to do and how am I going to put it together. And I want to be able to just quilt as you go. I don't want to have I mean, I made her a crazy quilt years and years and years ago, and I'm not sure. I might have made it for her. I might have made it for both of us. I might have just been making it, but she has it somewhere. And it was pretty cool. I'm not even sure how I did it, though. This is more uniform, but I think it's beautiful. And it's nice and soft with all the adding of material, because with each one, with each streak that's down, there's a seam. So there's fabric folded under, and then again, and then again, and then again. So it's making it thicker than just the padding. You know, you got your padding, so you have something to sew onto, I guess. I love it. Simply marvelous. So I'll make another one. We'll see what happens. And I'll come back. Take care, y'all. And yes, love is in the air. Somewhere. There's a lot of love going on out there. I hope there's a lot of love going on. There's a lot of heartbreak, too. Just can't have everything perfect. And you know, we're all people. We all have our heads going on, our things going on, and no one else understands us anyway. Hopefully God does. I mean, I always took solace, that's the right word, solace, which would be peace. I took solace in knowing that Jesus Christ is going to be my judge, not my mom and dad. Not my brother or my sister, not anyone out there is going to really be my judge. I might be my judge. And here's another thing. These eyeballs, I know not everybody has those. They have their senses one way or another. They know what's going on. I'm just saying, there's a theory that we'll be judged by that movie projected on the wall from our brains. You know, your brain putting out a movie of your life. I'm hoping that I can erase some of that. I mean, I got it buried down deep, but I mean, I don't want to see it again. And it seems to me that when you really go through repentance, that's supposed to go away. So I would hope I wouldn't have to see that up on a projector screen. Think about it. Anyway, happy Halloween, a day late. Happy New November. Happy holidays. That's what's here. So that's my little quilt. If I make 5 of these, 6, okay, because I got 5 grandkids. And then, and I guess I need to change that. I've got 5 grandkids and 1 great-grandchild. But her mother is from a large family, and they have definitely showered her with stuff. So it's not like she needs, I mean, I still probably need to make her something, but it might get lost in the menagerie. I'll wait until she gets a little older. But the idea was I wanted to leave my daughter and my grandkids something that their grandma made or their mother made, that they can cuddle up with and say, my grandma made this for me. Anyway, things will be good. I'm looking forward to a future. And we're going to have a future, whether it's here or there, people. We're not going to lay down in that grave and be dead. Your body's going to be there decaying, you know, but you're going to come back and get it. Most of us. Maybe all of us. I don't know the real stats on that. Because I read something that said the only ones that are going to make it, in other words, when Jesus comes again, the only ones who will make it into the millennium will be the ones who will go to the terrestrial world and the celestial world. So those who have reaped the benefit or the reward of their evil deeds, they're going to go to the celestial kingdom. They're not going to be in the millennium. I probably need to go over that again because it might be that they come at the end of the millennium. But it seems to me I read only the celestial and the terrestrial will be there. Which means, you know, you got to be a pretty decent person. So, you evildoers out there, I don't know what to tell you. I would be straightening up my act. That's what I would tell you. And yes, my hair's awfully thin. Sometimes it looks thicker, but it's because I've let it, you know, I don't wash my hair every day, and it gets the oils going on. And then I want to put oil all over my face, but it definitely gets into my hair. I'm not sure how to go about doing this, but I'm going to do it. I'm happy with what has happened so far. So I've got some blue ones and some red ones. In other words, the back. I've got 3 blue and 2 red cut. But that makes me feel good because I can figure that out. Where there's a will, there's a way. Hi. All right, okay. I've been excited enough. I'll let you go. I will come back if I make something else. I mean, I'm gonna do a few more of these. And then I'm not quite sure if I'll try to put them together. You know, like the back with the other one's back, sew it together, and then this will still come up and encase. It'll be like a sashing. It's just, I don't think it's wide enough. And I know, I mean, I actually did measure it, and it just doesn't look wide enough to me all the way around. I might have to trim it a little bit. You know, first time is not the charm, right? They say the third time's the charm. I wonder why they say that. And then there's that number 3. I've been married 3 times. Third time was not the charm. Neither was the first or the second. The second guy, he did charm me. I must say he charmed me. So beware. Beware of the charmer. Take you down a path. Anyway, take care, people. I'm sorry I'm blubbering on. So, where's the other one? Do I have one? I've got stuff everywhere, so probably not. Because this one has the binding on it. And see, this one stays bigger. And I moved those away. I was trying to clear off a spot around here. Anyway, it don't look bad, especially with my glasses off. It don't look bad. You're not supposed to be really paying close attention anyway, but it is. I think it's still nice. It was a trial and error. And the beauty of homemade is it's not perfect. Okay, one more thing. I was listening to Barbara O'Neill earlier. I haven't done that in a long time. And she was talking about how we need to drink water, but how we need to drink water. And especially as we get older, I believe she said. We need water. And not just to drink it and have it go through us and we pee it out. We need our cells to absorb the water. And so I'm not sure what salt she said. She might have just said sea salt. No, the Himalayan pink salt is what I use. And then there's Celtic salt, which I haven't tried yet. But she said take a little pinch of that and put it in your water. And she was talking about electrolytes and lemon. There are things you can do, like you cut a lemon in half and use half of a lemon, the juice, in your water. But she was also talking about you could get electrolytes. So these packets of electrolytes and put in your drink, and then you'll be doing the same thing. Potassium and magnesium and different things that we need, sodium. There were different things that are in electrolytes that our bodies need. And it will help us to absorb the water that we're drinking. I went for years without drinking water. And I know there's a lot of people doing that. And a lot of people are just drinking soda pop and not, I just think about, oh my God, what's in that? And I'm guilty, but not so much. Like right now, I'd love to have a Pepsi, but I get so disgusted when my Pepsi is flat because it just doesn't last. I can see why people quit drinking it with ice because it always gets watered down. But even when the fizz is gone, when the bite is gone, it's just like syrup. I can't stand it. But I do love a fresh Pepsi over ice. But I'm just saying. The older we get, the dehydration and the wrinkles and all this stuff, you learn when you're older in life what you need to be doing. I love the colors of this thing. Just wish I knew how to do the binding better. I will learn. I will learn. That's what it's all about, right? We're here to learn. And that's all you're taking with you when you die, is your knowledge. Let me rephrase that. Your memories, which would be your knowledge that you gain, but your memories of your loved ones, I'm sure. I don't know. All I know is life sucks sometimes. But we're going to make it good, right? Be happy. No matter what, we have to find a way to be happy. Because life sucks otherwise, don't it? I'm sorry, I've got Big Bang Theory playing in the background. I shouldn't have had that on. So what, you're gonna guys give me some problems here? I love that show. I do. Big Bang Theory. If you haven't ever watched it, you should. It might drive people crazy, though. But it does remind me of me sometimes. I'm a little bit nutsy sometimes. I can't use that word. I'm a perfectionist, and sometimes that can be a pain in the butt for those around us as well as ourselves. But I'm still excited. I'm going to be making something similar to this. And it's bright. It's bright and woolly. I don't know about woolly, but it's bright. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Okay, people. You know, I need to label my stuff better. I read something. I don't know if it was my last video. And it hasn't had very many views. So I do need to label it different. But it's kind of special what I read. So, what it is Joseph Smith's translation of Matthew. Matthew 23, verse 39, and then all of Matthew 24. And I didn't take and compare the Bible with this translation, but I know that there's got to be some added words in there. Added meaning that was missing. So it'd be interesting, especially you members of the church. Excuse me, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. There's a lot to know, people. And I'll never know it all before I die, I'm sure. And just think of all the years I wasted. I would know so much more. But then again, I wouldn't have learned those other lessons. It's kind of like partaking of the forbidden fruit. Without partaking of the forbidden fruit, knowledge, doors of knowledge remain closed. Just let that sink in. Some of you will know what I'm talking about. And I got to go take something. My head's kind of in a sicky place. Plus, I've got myself wanting a Pepsi now. And I actually have one. I bought the littler bottles so I don't have a 2-liter going. You know, have a 2-liter open and have this much drank out of it and the rest goes bad because it's flat. No, not cool. Waste my Pepsi Cola. Yes, I'm a Pepsi fan. There's definitely a different taste between Pepsi and Coke. And as far as I'm concerned, Coke is sweeter. I don't know if it really is, as far as carbs. That's what it is. It'll tell you how many carbs are in a 12-ounce serving. And you know good and well you got a 40-ounce or whatever you're sucking down. Of course, that's a lot of ice. But I'm just saying, when they tell you so many carbs for 12 ounces, so then you have a 24-ounce one, it's a lot of carbs. And carbs is sugar. You just don't want to overload your body with it, that's all. I mean, you know, start young. Get used to not doing that. Instead, we're all out there just sucking it down. I'll take a large, supersize it. Supersize me, right? Anyway, I got to figure out how to cut that off. I'd be loving it anyway. So you guys take care. And I'll come back. I think that green really does. See, blue-green is pretty. So that green looks really good with that blue. And then that's got red flowers and stuff in it, so I put it next to that. Anyway, I think it's going to be gorgeous. And I do think that's funny. Here's your quilt. I could do that. Anyway, love you people. Happy holidays. Yes, I'm going to be watching Christmas movies. My Hallmark channel is going to run out the middle of this month. And I was thinking I might just keep it throughout Christmas anyway. Reminds me of my mama. She loved Christmas movies and the Hallmark movies. So I can sit down and watch one and pretend I'm watching it with her. She loved her, the royals. You know, a prince for Christmas, a princess for Christmas, whatever. Anything to do with royal and love stories, she loved it. Maybe she loved more than that, I don't know. But that's one thing I remember. Happy holidays. The bells will be ringing. Happy holidays to you. Bye.